Hey guys, Wyvern's here and welcome back to a brand new challenge run. So today we're going to be getting our Final Fantasy challenge. We're going to do a solo clash challenge with 44 party members. So I'm going to show you guys how this is going to work. Okay, so normally you get to pick your class. What we're going to do is play all 4 characters of one class. We're going to do it with promotion and without promotion. Then what we'll do is we'll do 1 character with promotion and without promotion. I know this is possible with every single class because I've done it. It's just some classes are going to take longer than others and each one has their strengths and weaknesses. Let's see how hard the game gets when we're not leveraging those weaknesses with other party members. As for the names, it really doesn't matter. If you press the select button, you can pick random names. They're all just references to other Final Fantasies, as this is the remake from the original NES version. We're going to speed through the story because the story does not matter. There we go. So, first things first. We're level 1. Our equipment is pretty bare. Our first thing to do is we're going to go into town and see how much we could buy. The nice thing about warriors in the early game is that warriors do not require the use of weapons. I don't think there's a way to actually check which is technically better. I'm trying here. Yeah, no. So let's grab a 9 attack, 5. Okay, so we're gonna go with rapiers. We want 4 rapiers. Okay, let's go ahead over here. And we want 4 chainmail. Technically, we don't want all that weight, but the defense will outweigh the weight, if that makes sense. Because weight's going to help lower your speed, it's going to determine who attacks first. But, frankly, it's not going to matter. From here, we are going to buy some items. We are going to want a couple sleeping bags. And the rest we're going to shove in potions. The sleeping bags are just there to help us so we can heal before the first boss. Let me go ahead here. Of course. Guys! Thank you. It doesn't matter who we talk to. It's going to talk to us about the King of Cornelia. Cool. Alright. There. We talked to the king. We did everything there. We're going to set that to that. We're going to set that to that. And there we go. Now we're going to go ahead and make our way. Granting the dashing only matters in towns and dungeons. It doesn't matter on the overworld, but it does allow us to go a little faster. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to continue on with our life. Now, I will not only just be doing this challenge up until the final boss, I will be including all of the bonus dungeons. Cool. Alright. Now from here, we are going to take a bit of time to check around for items. Yeah, everyone gained a level up. That's a good thing. Right now, undead is not going to be an issue, but once we start reaching later in the middle of the game, undead, until we could get certain items, is going to be a big problem. I will point them out to you guys as we get there. Cool. Everybody gained a level. From here, we're going to put any new equipment from top to bottom. Why is that the case? Because that's the order that attacks have the chances of getting hit at, is top to bottom. So you want your best equipped fighters at the top and your least at the bottom. And that's the problem we're going to run into. Paralysis. Paralysis is determined based off of things like your intelligence, which is basically, or I believe it's your wisdom, which plays as your, so it's going to be this stat. So it's very, as we can see, 1 intelligence, that's not very good. The sooner we become, that we level up in our classes, the better that's going to become. But until then, enemies that could stun or paralyze us are going to be problems. Because, yeah, we're going to be taking a beating. Sometimes you can get stun locked, which is basically none of your party gets to attack ever, and it's game over. So it can be extremely dangerous. When it comes to fighting classes, those are your biggest dangers until we get certain equipment. And there's the paralysis. The only nice part about it is as we level up, we're going to gain stats, most notably in agility, which determines how many hits we do. And we're already able to do 2 hits, that's really good. We are going to go outside. We're going to use a quick sleeping bag, as the sleeping bag will heal us. For now, what the sleeping bag right now is a full heal, so that's a good thing. Alright. Right now, the only thing Garland can do is hit us, so basically this is a free boss. There we go. Alright. We don't care about any of the story, so we're just going to speed through that. There is stuff in Cornelia Castle, just nothing that we could do at the moment. Cool. Alright. And there's that. Alright, now from here, we're just going to try to make our way to Matoya Cave. Lizards. Lizards aren't too bad. I mean, they do more damage, but it's nothing that we need to worry about. They just got a lot of health. Okay. Okay. Gygus worms. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, the encounter rate could sometimes be ridiculous. So I might zoom through some battles if we just get back-to-back battles. Wolves. Wolves are really hard to run from, so we're not even going to try to run from wolves. We're going to battle them. Okay, so coming to Matoya's cave. Matoya's going to talk about her glass eye. We're actually just here for the items, because the more healing items that we have, the better. And when it comes to items, it's just better that we don't have to worry about buying. Because that's one of the weaknesses of the warrior and knight class, is purchasing power. There. There we go. And now we're in Provoca. So from here, any RPG rule will tell you that defense before offense. You can technically get iron armor. But it's very expensive. It's very good, but very expensive. Like, let me see here. Yeah, we'll buy one for now. Don't need the chainmail anymore. Don't need staff. Now let's go to weapons. Yeah, weapons are really expensive as well. There is technically a spot, I just gotta find it, that we could take advantage of when it comes to leveling up and getting money, and that is called the Peninsula of Power. It's actually right here within the Provoca region. I just gotta find it. There. Yeah, and you want to be careful for poison. Okay. Let's head back to Provoca now. Oh, that's scary. Okay. Okay. There we go. The church revives the dead. Brings them back at 1 HP. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, yeah, we're gonna grab one more iron armor. Okay, that's annoying. Really is. Okay, are we serious? That doesn't get rid of the poison? Alright. I'm only at 200 and something. There we go. Good enough for another one now. Alright. Yeah, like fighting ogres would probably be the best right now for money. Come on. Let's go. We're slowly getting there. Okay, I believe this is the Peninsula of Power. We're gonna check it out real quick. No, that was not the Peninsula of Power. Okay, so this is one of those you gotta be careful about. A whole area full of ghasts. Ghasts will definitely will stun lock you. And that's just death waiting to happen. Here we go. I believe this is the Peninsula of Power. Yeah, like, as you can see, that there's a lot of wolves. Yeah, that's the danger of the Peninsula of Power. It's just the enemies you can run into. Okay, come on, game. Okay, yeah, here we go. Hill Gigas. Yeah, like, that's huge. Like, fighting Hill Gigases will easily get you levels and money. Now we got more than enough money to get where we need to get going. So now we just gotta get there without dying. There. Enemies of our greatest danger right now are actually going to be, because we don't want to spend all this money, it's going to be tarantulas and scorpions. We kind of want to dodge out on those. So let's see here. So rule of the game, we go defense first. And then we're going to run over this way. Five. We're going to go with broadsword. Yeah, look at just how much money that took. Like, this is the problem with a team full of fighters/warriors. It's just how expensive everything is just gonna quickly get. Okay, so in the next episode, guys, because we're hitting our 20-minute mark, we're gonna be facing off. You know what? Let's just fight Bicky real quick and his boys, and then we'll call it there. Yeah, at this point now, the pirates are gonna do 1 damage. Really, there's no strategy when it comes to fighter, it's just fight. There will be a lot more strategy later. Even with the fighter, if you didn't do the promotion, there's a lot of strategy in it later. Which is abuse your healing items to infinity and beyond. But, yeah. There we go. And now we got the ship. So, starting next episode, I would have done a couple more battles. Actually, no. Starting next episode, we'll start immediately from here. We might need to do a few more battles in the Peninsula of Power. But beyond that, I think we're going to be fine. For now, this is Doran signing out. Later, guys.